Hey guys, it's your old friend Tony B. History of rock and roll is what we're doing. Today is March 23rd, and I hope everyone out there is doing okay this weird time. I'm sure you guys are freaked out or scared or both. And who knows when we'll be back, but it's looking like we're going to have to do this thing on the internet for a while. And we can still listen to all this great music, and I can still guide you, which is what I like to do. So, let's see. How are we going to test? Not really sure, but I'll figure it out later. And maybe some sort of paper or something, like a short one, on an artist or some kind of obvious circumstance. And then you might ask yourself, should we keep bothering with this stuff? The answer is yes. So we're here to listen to this music, and some really great music, in my opinion. So let's get on to it. The last thing I'll give you guys a playlist, a YouTube playlist for this part of it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the last thing we did was talked about Motown and Stax. And we listened to some great Motown stuff. I know we did. I think we even listened to some Marvin Gaye and some late Marvin Gaye. Something from What's Going On. And then, of course, we listened to Otis Redding. And these songs are on the playlist as well, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay and Try a Little Tenderness. And when you listen to Motown and Stax, you're listening for those differences in production style. By the way, we're in chapter 2, guys, so you can find all this information there. Now, a couple new things. I'll just try to be brief, even though I think we do have the time. I'm on page 13 of chapter 2, talking about surf rock, and this explains it very well. How it came about, etc., this, that, the other thing. Vocal surf rock as opposed to instrumental surf rock. The first guy I want to talk about is this dude, Dick Dale. I'm looking at page 14. This is the cat who takes a righty guitar, flips it over, and doesn't restring it, just plays it as is. So the strings go in the opposite order of the way they would for a regular guitar player. And this guy is one of the louder. He only died 2019. And he's kind of one of those guys, Dick Dale, that is known for propelling this music into louder volumes and just kind of more aggressive guitar style. That's all I can say. So his song is on the list, and his famous song is called Miserlou. Some might argue that this style of guitar playing, where now instead of the lowest string on the guitar being on the opposite end, right? So it would be further away from the player's neck anyway. Some would argue that the stringing itself had helped his style develop. Alas, we'll never know. But listen to his song Miserlou, which is an Egyptian, as far as I know, an Egyptian folk song that he adapted and kind of had a big hit with. There's a trumpet solo in the middle of this song that is played by Dick Dale. As far as I know, he played it. He played the trumpet part. And I heard him play trumpet live at the Mint on Pico Boulevard in what was probably the loudest day of my life. Now, some other songs that I want you guys to check out from the surf music thing is again, please read this stuff in chapter 2 about Dick Dale, all these other guys, Link Ray. I'm looking at page 15. Some other surf songs that I want you guys to at least check out one time are Pipeline by the Shantays and Wipeout, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard, by the Surfaris. So I'll post this video with a link to the playlist and also links to listening lists, everything, etc. And then I'm also going to post very soon another video about the Beach Boys solely. And then I have the rest of the playlist is all Beach Boy music. The playlist is called, I believe, it's called March 24th, 2020. So we're going to try to keep this thing cooking, people.